we doing today? I hope we're all having a fantastic day. A wonderful day here. It's kind of cold, but overall, a fantastic day. Uh, how are we all doing? Hope we're all having a great day, guys. Beautiful Sunday for some incredible StarCraft. I got to get this bracket finished up here and ready to go. All right, let's get everyone seated real quick. There we go. All right. I think we've got a bracket, guys. All right, guys, let's get some players. Let's grab our boys. All right. We got a neat little bracket here. Let me pull this over here and I can show you guys what's up. Actually, I have everything on here for once. All right, guys. Best of ones, best of threes, best of fives. I need to update this so everyone can see it. Look at this, guys. Such an official bracket. We have Striker and Fishy, Raz and Dexter, Eon, Zerg, and Worst, and Nesh versus Kava, which is the one I kind of want to hop in. I don't see these two play very often, so I'm kind of just excited to watch these guys play more than anything. Obviously, this one's going to be some firecrackers up here. Eon, Zerg, unfortunately, our boy Worst kind of getting thrown to the wolves on this one. Yeah. And then Nesh and Kava, which I think will be an interesting series, if nothing else. Oh, interesting game. It is best of one. Oh, man. Let me get. Where's my boy Worst? Uh. Oh, man. I forgot to fill my cup with water before we started. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. We don't need water where we're going. We just need StarCraft. And, of course, two players that, I want to cast don't bother showing up at all. I'm sure they'll be on in just a minute. StarCraft players are notoriously last minute. What girls? What are you two doing? Stacked puppies. Oh, man. Guys, it's monthly number 12. We've made it pretty far. It's kind of crazy to think about. This was just a little bit of fun, and now we're at monthly number 12. We're entering the round of 8 next week for IPSL, guys. Oh, man. Jinx, what are you woofing about? What do you want, girl? You said that your sister's trying to sleep? Sisters, am I right? Jinx over here wants to play, but Tali wants to get some rest in. All right, guys. Looks like we will be just a moment here while vetoes happen as well. So, let's see here. All right. We got everyone on their way. Looks like so. Sorry, guys, about the slow start, but that's how it be. In an open bracket like this, the first game is always the slowest to get rolling. Jinx, come here. Hey, idiot, come here. Little cute idiot. My favorite cute idiot. Come here. Do you need some attention? It's because you never get any. You got something in your eye. You never get any attention at all, do you? Hi. Who's a good girl? Urgh. Who is he waiting on? No. Yeah. So let's see here. I think time is 15, 16, 18. I'm laughing with the players. It's a very exciting first round. Jinx, you literally almost fell off the bed doing that. All right, guys. Girls. Jinx, be nice to your sister. I would kick you out, but I literally can't because I'm home alone right now. So your girls are kind of stuck in here, which means you need to behave. All right? Go girl, Tali. She wants to play, you just give her kisses. Man, everyone's just taking their sweet old time today. Reminding everyone. Well, you know, you can get everyone to sign up, but man, you can't get them to show up. It really do be like that. Uh, well, yeah. Sorry, chat. I really don't know. I got nothing. Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday, guys. It is too darn cold here. Yeah, high of 38, which for you people who don't use real measurement for temperature, that's like 3 degrees. So, no, it's already too late for every European player was already complaining about the time. So, no, later is not better. Tell CPL to figure it out. Isn't CPL default on Monday now, anyways? Like, didn't that get moved default time to Monday? Yeah, I thought that was a whole big thing, is that they were doing everything through Monday now. They're the same thing. Default playtime should be was always the deadline. They're always the same thing. That's so stupid. That's so silly. Like the whole point of default is that it was the last time. Games have to start now or it's done, you know? Man, it is what it is sometimes. But no, the whole point of default is that like default time is the deadline. It always has been. All right. Well, all right, guys. We're gonna do some bracket trickery here. Oh man. All right. Let's see if we can't get some bracket trickery done to make this uh, still a bit interesting. Uh, well, technically, players still have 3 minutes to go before we can do some bracket trickery with walkovers. No, and now they're just knocked out. Look at that. Oh, I want to play, and then immediately just asleep. All right, guys, 15. We have 3 more minutes left for walkovers. And we're going to make it happen. All right, guys, we're getting everything organized. We should be good to go here, but we still have a few more minutes, unfortunately. Oh. uh, Raz responded to me with 1 minute left in the walkovers. He's like, "Oh crap, am I too late?" And I'm like, "No, actually, you're just in time." Perfect timing as always. Totally calculated. All right. Can I reset the bracket? All right, we're gonna do some bracket trickery here. I mean, yeah. All right, so we're gonna do Eon Zerg versus Worst. It's gonna be a best of 3. It's gonna be a semifinal. So we're gonna make that happen just because it's the semifinals. We might as well just jump straight into that. Where can I? I know there's a way to restart brackets. Oh, okay, that's where the button is. Hmm? No, that's not what I'm looking for. What? Then yeah, why does the button not show? What the heck? All right, I can do this then. Perfect. Okay, guys, we're getting a little bit of bracket trickery going here. Okay, all right, we got it. We got it taken care of. All right. Ugh. I hate Chalong. There we go. And now we can give walkovers. All right, guys. That is taking care of some bracket fudgery has happened. All right, guys. We figured it out. How you doing, Tater? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me show you what we've done. Oh, we're doing good. Players are taking their sweet time showing up, but you know how that is. Here we go. You have Bebis? Nice. All right, so we moved Worst and Nesh around. So that way Worst will get the walkover into Eon Zerg, best of 3. Striker just won. Raz and Dexter just started a best of 1. So we will do this. Mostly by the time this is done, we will do this, and then we will do this. And that's our day today, guys. Short, sweet, to the point, but, you know, plenty of good StarCraft to go around, it looks like. Yes, they do be sleeping. They're done. Like, I just look back, they're done. Uh, all right, guys. Now we just gotta wait for Worst to lose his CPL game, so that way we can get him in here. Because the man's a mad lad and schedules at the default time instead of the deadline time. Which means we still have a few minutes, and it really means I wish I'd grabbed a glass of water before we had started. And unfortunately, my brain only works in so many. There's only so many neurons they can fire at once, and so nah, I'm not gonna throw it to a BRB this early. I mean, they would just be behind me, right, girls? There's no way this one's waking up at all. This one might try and jump up, which would startle this one, but yeah, you see, Tali, what are you doing, girl? Is it the ghosts? Do you see ghosts? No, you girls are fine. Don't worry. I was like, all right, fine, I believe you. And then just lays back down. uh, what's the point of a check-in system if people check in and then don't show? Man, You know, you know, you know. All right. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, it's just a whole lot of waiting. I'm sorry, chat. It is what it is. And then we have to sit here and stare at this big old belly. Right, girl? Look at that belly just hanging out. They are so cozy in the blanket. Oh, big stretch. You comfy now? Oh, don't worry about the ghosts. You can't consider my belly is down here off camera. You can't see that. Actually, that's a big belly right there, though. There you go. There's your content. Just, there's your meme Escalade. Run with it. It's the best you're getting. All right. Come on. I wish Nomad was at least streaming his game versus Worst, and then I could watch it and I could be like, all right, come on. Sorry, chat. I know this has been a whole 36 minutes of waiting, and trust me, I find this about as much fun as you do. But we keep trucking on because not because it's easy, but because it's fun, and we love Brood War. For some reason, yep, we just keep showing up. It is what it is. But I'm not a dad. I'm not a dad. All right, guys, we have Worst here finally. All right, our most punctual Protoss player, Worst, has arrived, which does mean we will have a game here. It's actually happening, chat. It's happening. Oh, of course he did. That's different, Tater. Don't worry about that. But yeah, no, of course he 2-0'd Nomad. He's kind of good at the game. He is, however, about to get put in his place by Eon Zerg. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, they're finishing up their vetoes. So, looks like we have a game. Also, guys, over on this side of your screen, I'm reaching out and I'm touching the chat message right now. Guys, merch, 10% off, guys. Do you like StarCraft for some reason? Wear something that says it. You can go ahead and just go over here to this website. Use the code PLATINUM10, guys. PlatinumEsport.com/merch. Code PLATINUM10. And you get 10% off whatever you order. I think that's pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool, guys? StarCraft. It's actually happening. By God, it's happening. It's actually here. There it is. Come on, OBS. All right. These guys will figure out their lag someday. Spawn here in the top right-hand side, guys. We have our Zerg player, Eon Zerg. Bottom left, guys, we have Worst. Now, don't let him fool you. There are plenty of people much worse than he is. All right, let's see what our boy is going to be up to. I have hopes for our boy. Let's go with that. All right. Add a little overpull here. He's a Protoss player. That's what he does. He's going to talk in your chat while he's doing this. But so far for Fast Expand, sends the probe the long way around. Archer goes down. Pool's about to finish. Oh. Hello, Mr. Probe. So you look at that time and you're like, that was a bit of a late hatchery. Come up here, you confirm. Yep, there's a pool, and there's 3 eggs. Standard response is 2 cannons. So we'll see what Worst does here, because Worst is, let's just say he's not known for doing the most standard things. Might go gateway first to complete the wall, which isn't a bad idea. Don't inherently hate it. Oh, I love players. All right, come in here. Only 1 set of Ling is made, so the rest are drones. So the 1 cannon in the gateway works out very well. Third base coming on up here. All right. What's the plan here from Worst? They're just going to play a straight macro game. I mean, Neon Durgan's definitely favored in the macro game, right? Right? Whoa, this probe is made of butter. Core finishes straight into Stargate. Very standard build so far. He did see the layer cooking, so it's definitely fair to assume that there's going to be some amount of Spire play, even if not dedicated mutas. If nothing else, it's going to be a, you know, make Scourge and stuff. All right. Let's see what he finds next. Ooh, another hatchery going down. Hatchery number 5, maybe? 5 hatch Hydra. Spire. Interesting. 4 hatch Muta is a thing. Not a very common thing, to be honest. But 4 hatch Muta is absolutely a thing. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so he drops the Hydra Den. 4 hatch Hydra. A bit more common. Although generally on 3 bases, you're going to go up to 5 hatches. Look at this. The man has sent lings all over the world. These lings are Mr. Worldwide. This isn't a gap, right? Like, there's no way this is a gap. You would have plugged it. Alright, 2 eggs start as soon as the Spire finishes. Should be Scourge. Alright, he's going to try for the second Overlord, maybe? Alright, here comes the Scourge. We got to go. Ooh. Run, brother, run. The heck? Alright, safety cannon, Templar Archives. There's the first mutt. And this is why, when you see the Spire, no matter what you think they're going to do, you got to play like they're going to go mutas. Oh. Alright, we lost 1 Corsair there. Alright, Zeldry gonna push off the Lings at least. Ah, we ate that out of the Scourge too. It was so close to dead too. Alright, Hydra production has started. We only went 4 mutas. That's an odd number. That's such an odd number of mutas. Alright, Zeld's going to come over here and confirm Hydras. Yeah, he just gets the vision of them. They don't have range yet, so they don't actually shoot at the Zealot. But that's a matter of time. Five Corsair are really nice. As with these, he's probably going to keep them alive long enough to start causing issues. Not having enough to one-shot probes hurts. Come on, boys, get them. All right, here comes the Hydra Ling. We have Stormy Boys. We have plenty of cannons. All right, Zealots return home. Oh, we're just going to send it. Eon Zerg, the madman, knows that Storm isn't quite ready yet. We don't have the energy. In fact, actually, we do now. Ooh, beautiful. We pulled some probes. We still got a couple Zealots. The Forge is absolutely going to die before +1 armor presumably is done. This is a scrappy timing right here. All right, we should have Storm. Do we not have Storm? There it is. Oh, yeah. All right, we need to buy time for this one cannon to finish. We have 2 Forges coming on up here. No Storm. Oh. This is a mess. The wall has been broken. We're going to lose our natural. We're out of Storm energy. Oh, no. We can't afford to lose the Templar, too. Ah. The Storms are good, but it's not nearly enough. This is unfortunate for our boy. GG is called. Worst puts up one hell of a performance, but unfortunately, he does get busted in the end. GG. Rip our boy. Good try, but it was never destined to happen. Very well played from me on Zerg. Not much you could do there. All right, game 2 is up. There we go. Now we just wait for our players, guys, and we'll get game number 2. See? We might have had to wait a few minutes, you know. It is what it is, right? But now we got great StarCraft in front of us. Eon Zerg playing a magnifique game there. Very good try there from Worst, but unfortunately he just got busted. The real question is it going to happen again, or is he going to be ready for that? You know, the simplest way to find out is to watch the game. So let's go ahead and get right on into game number 2 of Eon Zerg versus Worst. Top left, guys, we've got Eon Zerg. Bottom left, we've got Worst. All right, what's the plan here? I mean, Overpull worked out really well. I don't think it gave him any particular advantages, but it worked out really well in terms of long-term build order. So, but that was a 2-player map, right? That was Eclipse. Game number 3. Nine pool. Okay. Not the worst idea on a 3-player map. It's not. 2 and 3-player maps play very similarly in terms of Zerg openings. Because it's a 50-50 scout versus a guaranteed scout. It's pretty similar in terms of how you choose your pool timing. Oh, Worst isn't. Right? No, okay. He's going to go for like a He's gonna go for like a 12 forge. Okay. A bit greedy from his part, but very acceptable build still. Right, Probe is running for his life. Psych. He's like, he just juked him out. Nice and easy. Mind you, there's still no expansion yet. He's going to drop the pylon to block it. Ha! Got him. Alright, 4 Lings come out here to ruin the fun. Alright, hatch goes down. Probe is still getting all the scouting info it wants. 1 cannon into Nexus. Very safe. Alright, we should see the forge come down here in a moment. There it is. Or gateway. My bad. Staring at the forge. I think we're just going to try and play this one as standard as the last game. 3rd hatch already coming up here, so he didn't take his 3rd instead because of the block. He's just going to double expand. Look at this probe go. Where's master of the probes? He's only taking 3 damage on this probe. It's not bad, honestly. Oh, hey, you thought. Alright, Natural's coming on up here. Get that saturated. Cybercore will finish up here. Oh, hello. The Overlord's not supposed to take damage from the cannon. That's not where you want it. A little too far forward. Alright, and it looks like Eon Zerg's just going to happily macro up. Of course, the damage of a 9 pool is that your macro's kind of a couple steps back. Because you're sacrificing all this time of expanding, which is larva. You're skipping time on drones that you could be making for that quicker pool, right? So this does mean that everything that Eon Zerg wants to do is a little delayed, but it's still a very playable position. We have a lot of Lings. Eon Zerg makes a lot of Lings in his games. Well, we're just going to send it. I mean, yeah. This is not good. You should not have 5 Zerglings in your main base. Oh, we're drilling all of our probes to try and deal with this. This is so bad. Zealots stand no chance of chasing these boys down. Alright, probes are starting to actually fall now. Oh, we lose 2 Lings to AFK, but... I mean, forcing out a cannon, forcing all the lost mining time, forcing just the micro of drilling all your workers and pulling them away, keeping up with the Lings. That stuff adds up, you know? Alright, 5 hatches down, Spire's up. There's no Hydra Den. Both players approaching supply blocks. Alright, Overlords have popped, which means we can actually start doing something. We're just realizing that, maybe I need more pylons. Alright, Scourge pull away. Zealots walk in here just casually. Confirm that the mutas are still popping. And honestly, that's really good. Knowing that it's going to be more and more mutas, it's time to get his cannons down. He's forcing the pull off the line here for the drone, which is beautiful. This Zealot's even going to walk in here. There is a sunken. Look at that micro. That was beautiful for me on Zerg. Yeah, but now we make Corsair. We're getting +1. Temple Archives finishing up. All right, 6 mutas, 4 Scourge. Let's see what we can get done with this. We do have 5 Stairs. That is technically enough to one-shot a Scourge, except the part where health regen kicks in, which is why you need +1 to be one-shotting. One of those crazy moments in just like how the spaghetti code calculates. I think if they all hit at once, it will kill it, but realistically, it's just not how that works. Alright, Hydrogen's done. We're hitting our transition point. We are still making Corsairs. Look, this is going to put Worst very far behind in terms of the ground army. And cannons. And just generally ability to hold a Hydra bust. He's making a lot of Scourge. Oh, all of those Scourge just connected on one. Oh, okay. Worst. That wasn't very good. All right, there we go. 4 Corsairs survive. The Forsair, if you will. Zealots sneak in here in the meanwhile. Confirm the presence of the Hydras. What is this Templar doing all the way out here, brother? You can't be out there. It's not where you want to be at all, trust me. Alright, Invisible Man doing invisible things. Walking right under the detection. Love it. Alright, yeah, the mutas are going to get melted here. 1 survives. DT, despite being seen very early on, made it home. Alright, but Overlord speed finishes up. Since we are against Corsairs, it's very smart to get Overlord speed. Alright. Oh, first storm. Hydra's back off. Not sure if we want to move out with the Zealots yet. getting picked at here. Oh. Traded Zealot for a Hydra. Alright, we pick the next Stormy Boy. And let it rain. Oh, too far forward. Corsairs just picking off what they can find. DC put some hurting on the hatchery, but did nothing else. This game's looking a lot better for worst than last game did. Alright. +1 on the Hydras versus 1-1 on the Protoss. Oh, this is the part that's just infuriating for Zerg. Every Overlord will be deleted. Whoa. Get 'em, boys. DT did not survive the mission. Alright, it's time to start killing cannons. Why? Because we have mobile photon cannons that are also significantly worse. And it's time to take a third base. Guys, worst to survive long enough to take a third base. Instantly better than last game. All right. What are we going to do? We're going to try and push out, maybe pressure this base up here. There are 2 lurkers here. We do have observers with the army. Or at least an observer. We're looking pretty good on Stormed, actually. Alright. I don't know if we really want to try pushing up this high ground here, but it's not going to stop him from trying, that's for sure. Alright, there's a lot of stuff happening here. We're just trying to push up to the top. The Zealots are down here at the bottom, but there's lurkers here with no observer. So all of our reinforcements here are just getting ripped to shreds. We can dive on this, though. We can collapse our army in on this. That means more Hydra lurkers are going to come from the top. We need more storms. We do have some. Looks like, yeah. We definitely have more storm. Alright. And it looks like it's very messy, but worst with reinforcement should at least be able to leave if he wants to. Our Templars are so far forward. Worst, please. Oh, okay. If Eon Zerg just sits in the storm, then it's fine. It's still not fine. He's losing the fight. Worst has still lost this fight. Yeah, he's like fighting on the lurkers that were on the high ground here, which is such a bad choice. He does break it even enough where he can get away. If he had dropped this Nexus during the fight, it would be a lot better. He does not have enough to be over here. Yeah, I think he realized that. GG is called. Eon Zerg takes the series 2-0. Our boy tried. He tried his darndest. He put up one hell of a fight. Like, honestly, that was a good fight from him. All right. By the way, Raz beat Dexter. I'd like to point out that Raz beat Dexter. That's pretty nuts. Yo, you're up. How we doing? So Eon Zerg versus Worst. No one wants to report scores, so I got you. Some odd fights, but our boy Worst really tried his best there. He put up one hell of a fight there. He was doing really good with the Corsairs for so long. Eon Zerg was like, wow, that fight went a lot worse than I expected. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get the. Apparently, Eon Zerg's replay broke, so I'm gonna grab mine and send it over to him real quick. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick BRB break. I really need to fill my water glass. My throat's dying. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. We're either going to hop into Striker versus Raz, or we'll hop straight into the third place of whoever loses that versus Worst. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. starting early because this is wild. Striker and Raz are playing, and Raz is up 1-0. So we're going to get into this real quick. All right. There we go. Guys, Raz is up 1-0 on Striker. Is this the comeback we've been looking for? That's nuts. That's not what I expected at all. But let's find out what happens, I guess, because, whoa. Spawning here in the top left-hand side, guys. It's Striker. Bottom left, guys, it's Raz. Now, I want to be on record as saying I love Raz. I have met both of these players in person. Both of these players are incredibly cool people. But Raz has definitely not had the best results lately. And so seeing him be 1-up on Striker, that's awesome. It's awesome for our boy. Unless he's about to just 9-9. Alright, guys, I think he's about to just 9-9. Is my faith misplaced? I go on this long spiel of like, wow, it's really cool to see that Raz is improving. He's just gonna 9-9. I mean, he's up a point. We don't know what happened in game one. It might have been a big macro. To be fair, game one took as long as the whole first series. So I imagine he's just tired. And it's like, nah, fuck it. 9-9. Can I also just say how much I respect this mentality? However, Striker is the overpool. Striker only overpools. So, like, the Overlord just saw that probe coming. Yeah. This is, I see this coming. I had a feeling. Oh, bye, Mr. Probe. Sunken coming up here. He's just going to run the Zealots home. This is smart. Oh, oh. Oh, he ran it under the... Interesting. There's some play here for sure. No way. So at this point, Striker saw one Zealot go towards home. Oh, Raz, what are we doing here? There was a world where, like, you have that snuck out there. It's totally unaccounted for, and you just run it in, right? But he's so worried about the counterattack. This is a weird game, guys. we're gonna see what Raz can do here with a I don't want to call it a failed 9-9, but calling it successful would also be a little bit of a stretch at this point. Oh, you cannot let this boy get surrounded. Yeah, you just need to walk up here. There's a sunken and 2 lings, brother. 4 lings. Just go. I could win this fight. Like, all right, 2 lings in your base is literally nothing to be caring about. We have 6 slings. The drilling is going to be the hard part, but you can absolutely get 1 or 2 zealots right here, and they just won't be drilled. Like, he is being so cautious about this. He has enough to just kind of walk in here and start stabbing to death. All right, good drill breaks one of the zealots off. Does not break the other one off. The zealots are still going to town on the sunken. It is getting very low here. Oh, he just holds that? What? How is Striker this good? There were so many zealots. Guys, when I say Striker is really good at the game, I do mean that. Because on paper, I mean, you have, what, 6 zealots versus 6 lings and a sunken? There's absolutely, like, at least half the world where you win that. If not more. And Striker's like, I don't care for that. Hold my Korean barbecue, and then goes and wins. Striker, man, he's built different. The crazy thing, we're still just making zealots here. You come up here and you put a cannon right here next to the gateways. Oh no. Alright, once again, 1 ling in the base. Doesn't actually mean that much. I mean, if you're just gonna let it die to that, that's cool, but like, he went lurker aspect first. That is so sick. Are you kidding? That's such a cool play. I love that so much. So you go lurker aspect because there's no detection. There's 11 drones versus, you know, like 14, 17 probes. Yeah, there's not a world where Raz is breaking this anytime soon. He's got the probe out here to body block and try and bait them in. Oh, I love it so much. Just come start zapping lurkers. Huh? Ah! That's the dangerous part about trying to zap lurkers with probes. All right, so I don't think either player really knows what the game state's going to go from here, but oh boy, we're gaming. Probe just missed that drone move out, I think. All right. Oop. Free Overlord. Oh! That's not fair at all. My Overlord would have died. Guys, can you believe that Striker's better than me? Unfathomable. Spire? That's a little crazy. Oh, the boys are gaming. You know, I'm pretty sure this cost someone an ASL once. No, the range of vision of the hatchery is like this. No, but this didn't Didn't someone do this to Hero, was it, in ASL? And they lost because of it? Was it Snow? Mind you, for those of you just tuning in and watching, this started as a 9-9 in the center. All right. What looks to be, I assume mutas are about to pop. This hurts so much for Striker. This is beautiful, though. It's truly beautiful. So we went 9-9 for our Protoss player here. Zerg countered by quick lurkers on one base to stop the Zealots. Now has 6 mutas out at this point. Problem is, we're going Gateway Man here, so we don't really have any anti-air. What's more crazy is that this is game 2. We missed game 1 here, because we were in a different series, but somehow Raz won game 1. And this is what they go to for game number 2. Oh, Mr. Dragoon, do you want to help? God, so many probes are dying. These mutas were such a good call. It's crazy. He's trying to pull him into the cannons. Double checking if he's paying attention. It's going to be a while before Striker does anything about these cannons, too. Since he's going Mutaling, yeah, it's going to be a minute before he chooses to dive on that. All right, Goon range, +1. Or +1 armor, actually. If we lose the Nexus here, this is rough. Yeah. Man, this was a crazy game. The biggest unfortunate part here is that Raz just decided to go Gateway Man instead of Stargate. Not that I think he had any chance of catching up in production against the mutas. Don't get me wrong. But, like... And now there's too many mutas to really do anything about. Yeah, you can only really deter the mutas with this. You can't really stop them. Alright, this Zealot's out here. Just checking for any other bases that might exist. Yeah, anything there? Man, the game ain't over until it's over, man. Lurkers are still there. Tempo Archives and Robo coming on up here. Man, this is a weird game. I wouldn't blame you if you're like, what the heck is happening here? If you're just tuning in, you definitely have no idea what's happening here. I've been watching the whole game, and I don't fully understand what's happening here, you know? It's absolutely one of those games. All right, we are just, in the great words of Tasteless, Ogre Zerg Gamering. A very hopeful DT, but, you know, I get it. Ooh. Okay. All right, we're going to actually have some fun this game. This Zealot finally gets taken off. That Zealot's been running. If that Zealot had like his step counter on, his pedometer for everyone over the age of 30, like that, he would know some stuff. Oh, he really wants that observer. I love how Raz is playing this. Raz is doing really good. Just like the observer comes forward enough to give vision, and then he bounces it back. Oh, that's a lot of meters that are about to ruin Raz's life, though. Unfortunately, he shows the meters before he actually goes in. Not that I think there's anything you can really do about this. But oh, never mind. Oh, I'm a liar. I'm a filthy liar. Oh, he doesn't have Storm, though. He doesn't have Storm. He doesn't have Storm. We're finally going to be able to clear this up. 7 minutes later. That was such a sick maelstrom. If he had any amount of Storm. Oh. All right. Mineral patches getting a little bit thin here in the main. Natural looks fine, though, because we haven't actually really mined from it. So that's whatever. I mean, yeah, this game was over from the moment the 9-9 didn't get any damage done. Like, this game's been over for a hot minute. But, I mean, good on Raz. Raz is really trying to make a game of this. But the crazier part is that we're going to game 3 after this. So, like, it's not like the series is over. The series has just begun. Well, I mean, we're kind of technically halfway through it. Beginning, middle, end. But, like, for the dramatic effect, the series has just begun. We only have +1 on our Protoss, which is kind of, for how long he's had the Forge. It's like, it's a weird game. It's hard to say based on normal timings, but for how long he's just had the Forge, this is rough. We're going Hive Tech here. There is a possibility of Guardians. Could you imagine? All right. DT's just kind of prowling. Doesn't know about the bottom right yet, though. That's kind of bad. Like, I assume we're going Greater Spire because we're just kind of... Like, we got enough mutas here to chase down this DT, right? He's trying. He's like, I'll get you eventually. There it is. I don't know what happened game one. So, for the record, we were not in game one. We were in a different series. We jumped into game two. So, I have no idea what happened. What I can tell you, though, that it must have been nuts. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There was only 5 mutas, but like, actually might have been more 5 because this is the clump of 5. Yeah, look how defensive he is. He is still producing things, so the game's not broken. It is Greater Spire. I feel like he just wants to have some fun. Like, the Greater Spire here tells me that he's like, yeah, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to get set up here. I mean, he is maxed. Alright, so he runs some stuff through. Yeah, he's cleaning up supply. I mean, this is a pretty, like, I want to, like, say, like, oh, you know, it's kind of like a decent death ball or something, but also at the same time, I look up, it's like 116 versus 198. It's like, no. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, Striker just wants to win with style in this game, I think. That's the real answer here. And you know what? I respect that. I will never say no to style points. He runs over the third. He's going to run over the fourth that's trying to be put up here. This is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this... I feel like Raz did something game one that was one of those, like, stupid ways to win, you know? Where he was like, oh, I'm going to do something so stupid, and then it worked. And now Striker's like, all right, you get the fuck out of my series, brother. Or Striker tried something crazy. I'll ask him between games. What happened game one? All right, boys, I need to know. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, Maelstrom, a couple Lings, couple Lurkers. We are on a bit of copium here. GG! Guys, we're going to game 3. All right. Guys, we're going to host up game 3, and then I'm going to ask them while we're in lobby. All right, let's see. All right. They're just not going to reply, so I guess we're going to go right into game 3. I'll just DM Raz after this, or we'll figure it out, guys, because we do have 2 more series after this. We have 3rd place, and then we have the finals. So we have plenty more StarCraft to go. After this game, where we have in the top right-hand side of Eclipse, we have Striker. Bottom left, guys, it's Raz. All right. So the response that Raz had in lobby was, "You read me like a book." So he obviously, you tried to have some cheeky fun that game. All right. All right. 9 pool. 9 pool speed. Oh, extractor trick. It's not speed. So it's just a 9 pool extractor trick. Okay. What are we going to do? Did you just... Did he just... There's no way, right? Chat, there's no way. Did he just 12 next? On Eclipse? Against Striker? That's GG, guys. GG, go next. There's 6 lings headed his way. And he's taking the alternate path, so he's not going to see him. So he's going to see 1. He didn't even look. Alright, so we dropped the gateway. We're going to have to pull like 7, 8 probes here and just pray. No, don't attack the cannon! That's the wrong one to attack hold on. Yeah, that was such a silly play, and I respect it. Because imagine, right? GG's. All right, but like, imagine if Striker goes Nexus or Hatch first, like. Oh man. Let me grab worst here. All right, now that I've got him cornered while we wait for worst, I'm asking him what happened game 1. Hey, worst, if you're watching, show up. Oh, Raz just did a 2-base bust through. Oh, nice. He's like, most Zergs don't 9-pull on Eclipse, but Striker, And Striker's like, I knew he was going to do it. These guys are having some good fun. Yeah, this is a series of people who have played against each other a lot. All right, worst is coming. All right. There he is. Rest of 3, 4. Place. All right, guys. Oh, man. Man, that was a fun series. That was a good one. There he goes to sleep. Oh. That one's dunzo. This one's still awake. Right. All right. Perfect. I'm right. So, yeah, it is a best of 3. Double checking for the boys. So, yes, we are going into worst versus Raz. Third place, guys. Let me, Wikipedia. I can pull up the Wikipedia here for you guys. Oh, wait. I don't have to click over there. Sorry. I moved my stream deck over, and I have to basically relearn all my muscle memory on the right side. So, yeah. This is what we got so far. Best of 1s, best of 3s, best of 5. And, of course, the main difference is money, right? So it's a $5 difference for whoever wins third place. Of course, all these we got plenty of money going out, guys. The monthlies are actually like really big these days. $100 a month. It ain't nothing. And of course, whoever does the best across all of the monthlies gets an invite, a paid trip to CS LAN. Number 4. Guys, it's going to be great. I can't believe we're on CS LAN number 4. That's crazy to me. All right, I'll just make. All right, what is it? Eclipse. All right, guys, our first map is Eclipse. All right. We can get our scoreboard set up here. There we go. Guys, we have third place players ready. We have a lobby ready. And guys, you know what that means. That means we get to start an incredible PvP between Worst and Raz. $5 doesn't seem like a lot, but also it's the pride of saying that you came in third place in the IPSL Monthly number 12. Top right-hand side, guys, it's Raz. Bottom left, it's Worst. Oh, boy. We're off to a good start. Alright, the workers pass. Hi. Oh, I love when the workers pass each other. Oh, we are off to a banging start here. Oh, this is glorious. Alright. Basically the same time. Basically the same proxy. The crazy thing is they're both doing it to each other. Oh, works with a good manner pylon here. Raz is probably going to try and land a similar one. But we're doing really good to be mining all of the points here. Not really a good spot for manner pylon. So wait, who? Oh, the double! No! No! A forge with this? Oh, he's got a cannon at home. He's just building the forge across the map. Okay. That checks out. Oh, and a battery for worst. Well, the battery's about to be a real problem for Raz. He's only got like 6 probes on. Okay. We're pulling all the probes around, but at the same time, we are waiting to go in here. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way, right? Okay, what's map number 2? Radion. What the fuck did we just watch? Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that was... Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, this is what IPSL is all about, guys. High-level PvP. Ow. Oh, fuck. That was... All right. Top right, guys. We got worst. Bottom left, we've got Raz. It wouldn't. 9-9, right? And Raz would definitely check for this, right? Right? He's gonna 2/3 this. He's gonna go for a 2/3 proxy. Man's nuts, alright? The man is purely psychotic. At the end of the day, it's never trust a Protoss player is what I'm learning from this series. Incredible gaming. Don't get me wrong. This is so much fun, but never trust the Protoss. Clearly. The only thing that would make this better is if Raz was doing a 2/3 as well. But I guess we can't be that romantic. I mean, we could be, but like... As, what if we 2/3'd each other? Luckiest freaking people, man. Some people just have all the luck. All right, do we check for the 2/3 or do we just check for the 9/9? No, Raz, no. Raz is playing under the assumption that you wouldn't cheese me twice, right? Right? Oh, it's over. Yep, there's a Manor Pylon. Now, the only thing more I would want to see is, I want to see worst horror gate Raz. I want to see games where you have some horror gating going. He drilled that off of the what? There's no way that was intentional. Yeah, I mean, at this point, Raz has got to realize, like, oh, man. Oh, the battery finishes just in time. Yeah, that's game. Oh, oh, that was so clean. Oh, worst. Please. Gee. Oh, worst. Oh, worst. Never change. No. I think the thing is that sub 7 minutes includes the desk segment between. Oh, God, that broke me. That was hilarious. Oh, dang him. Hey. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, how do we even top that? That was too dang quick. I mean, much like everything else in Worst Life, it was too quick for everyone to enjoy. GG's worst. Oh. I can't believe you both went for the same proxy in game one. That's nuts to me. Like, that's Protoss operators at the highest level. Look at these sleeping girls. Oh, does he really? 2/3 worked out, though. I think Eon Zerk thought there was going to be a few more minutes before he had to play again. I mean, I can't blame the man, but I'm pretty sure he thought he might have an extra minute or two. 7-minute best of 3. Oh. Oh, perfect. Oh, good. Best of 5 finals. All right, guys. Best of 5 finals. ZVZ. Really, it doesn't get any quicker than that last series, though. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure Worst and Raz are currently DMing each other. Nothing polite. All right. Yugenzoing said, let's ban Striker. And I'm sure he means that, like, hey, Striker, we should do bans. But I feel like he's also asking that we just ban Striker. Which, I mean, I think it's a little late for that. In terms of, like, we're already at the finals. But, like, you could really try for that first place money, I guess. That was just trying to. All right. So our players are doing their vetoes now, guys. We'll have Striker versus Eon Zerg, ZVZ, best of 5. That's gonna be good, I think. I think this is gonna be a good one, guys. We're gonna see lots of overpools, that's for sure. Man, I don't know how anything will top that 3rd place, though. I mean, unless we see a proxy hatch here, which would be pretty crazy, I think. All right. Well, let's get a lobby going. All right, guys. Now we got to get our players ready, and we get into our final series of the day. A very quick monthly, but, you know, a good one. You know, I don't think anyone can complain about them running long anymore. I think we have very much solved the issue of the monthlies running long. You're welcome. This is how we take feedback here. But all that being said, guys, it is time for the finals. Top left-hand side of Dominator, guys. Eon Zerg. Bottom left, guys. Striker. All right, what's the plan here? What is the play? Both players. Huh? 9 pool versus what I assume is going to be an overpool because it's striker. Yep. Sent that a little early. Overpool with gas. 9 pool gas into Overlord. Alright. Oop. A little choppy there for a second. Choppiness in ZBZ can be a little unfortunate for sure. Let's see though. Get our lings. Oh. Eon Zerg's gonna get first scout, so that's a nice little advantage. Alright, 1 base layer on 7 drones. 7 drones is well over here. Neither of them trying to squeeze out anything. Neither of them really trying to like go for that super cheeky 1 drone advantage or nothing. Whoops. Haha. Striker, really good ling movements here, guys. Like, he's consistently had all of his lings fanning out to catch something like this, and that allows him to get home in time to defend it. And of course, he's just got more lings. Alright, we're gonna take the fight. Oh! Eon Zerg had the better concave. And link speed. And those two are devastating. Bonk. Oh, oh, he wants the drone. He's gonna get a drone! That's huge. Nothing else matters. He got a drone. So, the thing is killing 1 drone is huge in his EVZ. Obviously, he killed 1/6 of his economy. But, hear me out here. You only need 5 drones on minerals to consistently produce mutas. So, technically speaking, in terms of like muta production, he won't have hindered him at all. Ooh, he's gonna actually get some real good damage on that spawning pool. If he can nab out 1 more drone, then it's huge. Not that it really matters, because we're gonna actually kill the spawning pool. Holy crap. That's pain. Oh my god, he wins the link fight. He's just gonna rally more lings in. There's no more lings coming. An Overlord pops. Drones are dying left, right, and center. There's nothing else for Striker. GG! And that game took as long as the entire last series. Crazy, I know. What's the next map? There it is. Man, that was crazy. That was very beautiful. All right, guys. Game number 2. Wow, you drink water and your throat just dies. Guys, game number 2 coming on up here between Striker and Eon Zerg on Fighting Spirit. Spawning here in the top right, guys. It's Eon Zerg. Bottom left. It's Striker. All right. Striker is not likely to change his build order. He is just the kind of guy who plays the same thing every time. He's very good at it. Eon Zerg, I don't see why he would need to change. He won. Ooh. I lied. Striker's got a 9 pool. He's going to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Which is going to mirror Eon Zerg's 9 pool, conveniently enough. Alright, what are we going to do here? Both going 9 pool gas. Very mirrored builds. Cross spawn too, which means we're definitely going to get into the muta aspect, and we're going to get probably pretty far into it. With mirrored openings like this, this game's going to be a minute. Yeah. Things coming on out here, guys. Layer coming on up. But their gas count's literally mirrored. They get a split second off with just the return time. Oh, Link comes up here, see these links. Gonna buy some time for his boys to get home. Block up the ramp. You know, normally I would agree to that. The problem with that is we just had a PvP that was shorter than a ZVZ. So, like... Alright, we get our concave up just in time. Oh. Feels like Eon Zerg's just having better link control this series so far. Oh. Oh, bonks. The defender's advantage is huge. All right, we are on the back foot here. The difference, oh, Eon Zerg's Lair's just finishing. Versus we've already got a Spire cooking. He's going to pop drones. He is so confident with the Sunken here. And he's going to actually drone up. All right, this is a very good defense from Striker here. All right, we're dropping a second Sunken here. And we did build a couple drones, so we do have that extra. Yep, you're just going to cancel it. They baited him in. He wants to save his larva. Oh, we're going to be super greedy here. Why do they all drill that way? He didn't lose a single drone there. The man's nuts, all right? The man is truly, certifiably nuts. Yeah, NCX gets it. Guys, if you go to youtube.com/@Platt Esports, you know, as that's how YouTube does their URLs nowadays, you're going to always check our VODs there. And soon enough, hopefully, some actual good content. All right, Striker's going to go for an expansion here. He's pulling ahead in supply. His expansion is actually a little bit behind. Yeah, both players just want to sit home and build up their mutaballs. So we're not going to get a whole lot of anything for a minute. And it's kind of one of those scenarios where the first person who attacks kind of loses the advantage, but there's so many overlords here. You could just be picked off. All right, both players getting their second gas now. Striker continuously keeping a 1 muta advantage. Guys, at what point does this transition into Hive? Like, at what point do you just say, well, this isn't a layer tech game anymore? All right, here we go. Finally, they've decided that action must happen. The mutas are actually going to go home. The Scourger going to continue on. So now the Scourger just here. Oh! Ah, they hit the overlord anyway. Ah, disrespectful. That doesn't happen in a gentleman's ZVZ. That happens in a Julian ZVZ. It is crazy how much these guys have spat back to like build up. Both of them respecting each other enough. Oh no! Oh, Striker, please. I mean, Striker just takes the winning fight here. Don't get me wrong. Ollie, do you want to cast too? Alright. He's actually going to end up losing this fight. Yeah, GG is called. Oh, man. He just ate those Scourge. Yeah, you can't be eating Scourge like that. That's just not conducive to winning. Alright. Did you go see whatever you barked at? No. I'm not allowed to know what it was. All right, come on, Striker. You got this. All right. map number 3 will be Knockout. There's a real chance that we have a 3-0 here in the finals. Not something I was expecting. Yeah, between these two, I would not have expected a 2-0 result going into the final match. That's for sure. These guys are a bit more evenly matched than that, and I hope Striker can really, get out here, stretch his legs, and show us what he's made of. Spawning here in the bottom left, guys. It's Eon Zerg. In the bottom right, needing to bring it back, it's Striker. Okay. Cross spawns on a 4-player map. This is gonna make it a bit spicier for sure. All right. 9 pool. Ooh. All right, some deviation here. 2 9 pools in a row. We figure we got to spice it up a little bit. Okay, so we did a 9 pool extractor trick versus a 12 pool. Twelve pool, 11 hatch. This is so greedy. But it's funny because Striker's going to do the same thing. All right. Our Lings will be done in time to defend this. 12 pool is a very, very strong build against a 9 pool. Because you'll have your defender's advantage timing. It's just good. All right. Pop, 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 pop. Pounding away at that hatchery. Fine. We brought some boys to help defend. I don't know if we needed 3 boys, but just in case. All right, layer coming on up here on both sides. Ooh, sunken. Spicy. Very safe way of playing. He knows that Eon Zerg had a lot of Lings, and he's been playing a lot of Lings in this entire series. Oh, that Link's just going to make it out so he can tell all of his friends that he's a survivor. All right. Spire's about halfway done. No Spire here from Striker. Oh my god, that's so late. I wonder, like, he went sunken. He it's not like his drone count's much more. I guess it's a little bit more whelming, I guess. You got a couple more drones, but it doesn't explain your Spire being that much later. Like, this is going to hit 300 as this finishes, just about. Well, I was off by a few seconds. But still, the matter stands that this is so late. Alright, we're getting our second gas. The difference is Striker here is also mining from the minerals here. Now remember earlier I said that it takes 5 drones to mine efficiently, or it takes 5 drones per hatchery to make mutas consistently, right? And he's over that. Because he's got, you know, full saturation here, which is 9. And he's got 3 here, so it's 12. He's got 2 extra drones, which means he's going to have extra play money. Like upgrades and whatnot. Oh no, this could be bad. Yeah, he's just going to pop these as they come out. Oh. Striker was ready. He said, no, don't get away. Oh, it works though. All right, so that was a bad start for Striker. But, you know, defender's advantage. We spent a lot on Scourge there, which means our muta count is just naturally a bit lower, which allows Striker to catch up actually really quickly. I assume we got +1 cooking here on both sides. Both players just happy to sit back and macro. Ooh, a drone. That's spicy. Eons are not taking such liberties here. Oh, there's a lot of Scourge. Oh, sniping that incoming muta is huge. Bonk. And he won that fight technically with 5 mutas left over from the muta fight. And then he lost 1 right at the end to that Scourge. The saving grace here for Eon Zerg is that these mutas are too hurt to actually go do anything. Oh, he's gonna try to take a 3rd? Nuts. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna send the Lings in here. We don't have a lot of Lings for Striker, but with mutas and a sunken, it's fine. Nope, he sent a Ling up here scouting. Beautiful, he does find the hatchery. But I mean, the mutas will stop this from being a problem. Alright, 6 full health mutas versus 7 damaged mutas. Alright, we We go in here and here at the same time. This is beautiful. Now Striker's forced to, 1, cancel this, and 2, now he's losing drones at home. Eonzerg pulling him in both directions. He's actually going to get out. He's happy with his, 1, 2, 3, 5 or so drone snipes. Yeah, there was 5 drones here, more. Alright. Oh, Striker says, let's just end the game here, shall we? Link really wants it. But yeah, like, we have too much. That should be GG. Scourge trying to connect with Scourge. Now they will connect with Scourge. GG! We got a series on our hands, chat. We got a series on our hands. It ain't over till it's over, that's for sure. All right. We're going to go to map number 4, which is a 2-player map of Litmus. Not to be confused by the holiday everyone will be celebrating in less than a month. All right. Ooh, looks like one of our players is checking the replay, so we'll give him just a minute here. Oh, man. Yeah, this series is going on a lot longer than the PvP, which is usually kind of the opposite of what you expect, right? On paper, I would expect this to be the quickest series and a best of 3 PvP to go on much longer. But no. All right, looks like our players are here. We get to continue the fireworks. That is Eonzerg versus Striker. Game number 4 on Litmus right now. Spawning here in the top right, guys. We have Striker. Bottom right, we have Eonzerg. Generally speaking, this matchup is the quickest matchup in the game. So, this should be quicker than anything usually. Alright, what are we going to get out of these guys? The main base does have 2 gases on Litmus, so you can have some fun with this. Double gas means you're going to get a lot more mutas a lot more quicker. I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with that. Overlord cooking. Overlord also cooking. Looks like we might go on here for a minute. 11 pools all around. Interesting. Okay. Gas coming on up here, so it's like 11-11 versus an 11-12 here from Striker. That's an odd one. Curious to see what he's going to do with it. I expect greatness from him. Oh, Striker going to expand. Durg's got the money. He's not spending it yet, though. Not even like a macro hatch or nothing, which is what I would really expect at this point. All right, Durg just continuing to bank. We've only got 2 on gas here. Interesting. Both of them only going 2 on gas. Both going for some sort of optimization. The weird part is that Durg is just floating an extra 300 minerals because he's not going to drop the hatch. All right, there it is. Better late than never, I guess. But it is going to be an in-base expand versus Striker, who's taking his natural. Alright. Spire coming on up here. So I guess the hatchery and Spire should be timed well together, which is fine enough, but once again, we are still down a base because Striker expanded to his natural, while Durg did not. Easier to defend, a little bit harder to enjoy. And by that I mean you can't really enjoy getting all the extra resources. Alright, now we know. Alright, he's got his natural. We're going to grab our second gas, which is the big kicker on this map, right? Like I was pointing out. Doesn't really need to expand because he has this gas right here. So he really is fine. We're going Spores? You see that unconfident? I guess it is just that close. Yeah, Spores make sense here. It's so close, though. He is going to skimp on him in the main, at least. Free Scourge. But, of course, the advantage of having a natural is that, well, even if you're denied one base, it's still more than your opponent's. Or it's equal to your opponent's mining, at least. I appreciate he made the creep colony here just in case. We've only got 4 mutas in the clump. So, one of the things that'll happen in a position like this, if your Spire's later and you're on the back foot, you need to bank all your mutas kind of off in the corner here like this. You're gonna have to focus on banking mutas, and you can't really move out. You can't try and defend anything. You can't be aggressive for sure. So he kind of has to sit back here, get enough mutas to actually do something. Problem is that Durg's not gonna give him the time of day for that. There's a lot of lings coming with this. right, here we go. Yeah, and he has so many lings. He is just going to steamroll this. Oh, we pick off a few of the lings with the mutas, too. Oh, bye, Overlord. I don't know if that's really what we wanted with that, but... Alright, the lings are running rough shot over the natural. It is 5 mutas to 5 mutas, though. And I mean, yeah, these lings are just going to run rough shot over the main. The only thing to stop them is drones. And drones are dropping like flies. Our only option is a counterattack, and both players recognize this. Like, the only way you win this is if you get enough damage done across that your, 4 remaining drones, feels right. All right. Fortunately, we have a much bigger plot coming in here. Scourge come in. And yeah, at the end of the day, Eon Zerg is left with a lot more. Like, yeah, this is not great. Not great for either player, but it's definitely a lot better for Eon Zerg. Alright, we're just going to take down the Spore. Yeah, Striker's just forced to hide in his natural. Not much you can do about that. GG's! Quote unquote, GG. Nah. GG is called. Eon Zerg takes it 3-1. GG's. Well played by Eon Zerg. 3-1 over Striker in the finals for our monthly number 12, guys. GG, well played. All right, guys. That was an incredible day of StarCraft. Incredible few hours. That's all I got for you. Let's see. Let's send you on to someone. We'll show the love around. What is everyone up to today? All right, let's hit up Izu. Izu's a great guy. Everyone, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you all for enjoying the monthly. Before you go, I have one thing for you. Go ahead and click that link. That is going to open you up our Matcherino page. There will be a button to claim a free code. And all that does is adds 25 cents to the prize pool. Real quick, I will show you. Oh, we don't have codes. Never mind. Don't claim a code, guys. I'm sorry. Shout out to LML, the absolute hero of the monthlies, providing $25 of his own money. But yeah, I guess we don't have codes. They must. Matcherino's been really weird on those codes recently, so oh well. And until next time, friends, thank you all. That was the wrong screen.